Hi Ben Franklin families, Mrs. Scroopy here to celebrate Earth Day with you with some projects that we can do from our recycling bins. So I'm going to show you 3 different quick projects that some you may need some parental help with, others you might be able to do on your own, and some things that you can just have fun doing to help recycle and reuse some objects. The first thing is I have been saving the bottle caps to different drinks, water bottles and things. And I saved enough now that I have enough that I could use to make a tic-tac-toe board. Oh, as you're falling off. So what I just did was I went into my recycling bin and I grabbed a cardboard box and I cut out of it a square shape and drew on it a grid with some black marker, or you can use any color marker or paint. And you can see the other side, I didn't do anything to it. The clean side, I drew a grid onto it. And then I took, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottle caps for X's and 5 bottle caps for O's. And what I did was I just used some Sharpie to draw on them. And you can then use these to take turns and play your own little tic-tac-toe game. So that's something really simple you can do with the caps that you have in your recycling bin from bottles, and some pieces of cardboard. And if you wanted to, you can decorate this a little bit more. You don't have to use X's and O's. You can do something a little bit different if you want. If you don't have bottle caps, you can maybe find some small rocks or shells that you can use also as your markers for your tic-tac-toe game. So there's one quick idea of what you can do with some recyclables from your recycling bin. Another thing you can do is you've been saving the toilet paper and paper towel rolls along with your cardboard. You can use those to create little building tiles. So you can create little sculptures with the toilet paper, paper towel rolls, and some cardboard. And what you simply need to do is, let me move this over here, is get your scissors, and you might want to use it the full size. I like to cut them in half. So I go in half this way. And what you'll do then is, to be able to connect them, to interlock them, you're going to cut a little bit into it, not all the way through because then it will take the whole thing apart, but cut some notches into it. So I'll do a little slice into it like that. See, it doesn't go all the way through. And then very close next to it, I'll cut right into it to kind of make this little itty bitty sliver of a triangle shape. Okay, and you could do that around the different edges of the roll. Okay, I did some there, and then I can do it on the top, flip it over and do it on the other side. Now you don't want to cut exactly where you just cut the last strip because then you might accidentally cut it apart. But if you go in between the last 2 areas that you did, you cut there. Okay, and the really cool thing about this when you make these sculptures is you can take them apart, do them over again, use them as little building blocks that you can use for different things, and just keep building with them. Or if you like what you've built and you want to keep it, you can leave it that way. You can paint these pieces first before you use them, or you can just leave them as the natural cardboard colors to them, okay, which is nice too. If you're going to use some cardboard, so I have this for my juice boxes, you can cut a little piece off. Cut a little piece off here. And you can cut these into different shapes. They can be squares, rectangles, different shapes if you want to. There's a little glue there. And again, just like you did before with the toilet paper and paper towel rolls, just cut some little notches into it so you have those little, like, let me turn it that way, like little triangular parts. Okay, and you can go all the way around. Just be careful you don't cut them too close to each other because you will cut right through the paper. And then you can kind of just stick them in and have fun building a little sculpture. Okay, so that's a fun thing to do with your recyclables, and you can make this as big as you want, as small as you want, wide, whatever you feel like you want to do with these paper towel, toilet paper, and cardboard. Okay, and the last quick project I want to share with you is something that you can do to help feed the birds and the squirrels outside. If you have cleaned out drink containers from milks or from juices, what you will need to do is have them nice and dry and have an adult help you cut out the centers of all 4 sides, okay, and leave a little opening down here. And once it's dry, you can take your paints and you can paint these all different colors. Okay, so it's nice and colorful and different designs. Then what you'll do is once you have it all painted and all nice and designed and dried, what you will do is in here you can put some bird food, and using some string, some yarn or some twine or some thread, even maybe if you have just dental floss, you can use that. What you'll do then is pull the string through here, tie a little loop, and then you can take your bird feeder that you just made and you can hang it from a tree branch in your garden, and then the birds, and if the squirrels maybe come and get it, but the birds mostly, it's a nice time of year to feed the birds. They can come and grab a little food from your homemade bird feeder, okay? I hope you enjoyed these 3 little things that you can create out of the recycling bin. So we have the bird feeder you can make. Remember, you do need a parent to help you cut out the sides because that is a little bit tricky, so that's a parent job. And you can make your tic-tac-toe board with bottle caps and a piece of cardboard and have fun playing with your family. Or you can use the paper towel, toilet paper, and some cardboard and create a little sculpture out of these pieces like that, okay? So thank you, and if you do any of these projects, please share with me so I can see what you've made and enjoy all your wonderful artwork. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy doing something really good for the earth to celebrate Earth Day, and enjoy celebrating it throughout the week.